What's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Today we are going down the rabbit hole with a full moon in Leo reading. This is going to be what is going to be affecting my self-expression during this Leo full moon. It's all about love. It's all about beauty, being proud of yourself, being excited about expressing yourself creatively during this time. So we're going to go in deeper and be what is going to affect your self-expression. So like this could be blockages where you guys aren't able to express yourself fully, or maybe where you're fighting your truth, or maybe somewhere where you're fighting just something within yourself to fully bring out that artistic side within yourself, okay? So please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And know that that is a free way to support the channel, as well as energetically connect me with you to get you out more resonating readings. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel further, or if you're interested in getting a personal reading, that's all below in the description box. Also, I just want to thank you to anyone and everyone who has liked, shared, commented, and subscribed, who has donated, is thinking about donating, who has gotten a personal reading, or who is thinking about getting a personal reading. It truly means so very much to me, guys. I do want to send a shout out to all my OGs, my new Gs, and anybody that allows me your most precious asset, your time. It is a pleasure, blessing, and honor being here, giving you guys these messages. And my prayer, as always, is that any of the videos of mine that you happen to watch fall upon your hearts in a way that remind you to use your intuition, to use your discernment, to take back your power, and to make the decisions that serve your highest journey in this here, now, here moment. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So source, what messages do you have for the collective for this full moon? What is affecting their self-expression during this full moon in Leo? The collective, pick a card, piles 1, 2, and 3. What is affecting the collective's self-expression at this time for the Leo full moon? Piles 1, 2, and 3. Source, what messages do you have for the collective? What is affecting their self-expression for this Leo full moon? Piles 1, 2, and 3. Okay, thank you. What is affecting the collective's self-expression during this time of the full moon in Leo? Piles 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so let's get into it for pile number 1. What is affecting their self-expression, source? What is affecting pile 1 self-expression? Okay, so we've got 2 cards coming out for you guys. Alright, what is affecting pile 2 self-expression at this time, source? Whoa, okay. 2 cards for you guys. That's cool. You want to bring them out in bulk. Let's bring them out in bulk. For pile number 3, what is affecting piles number 3's self-expression at this time, source? Thank you. What other messages do you have for pile number 1? Okay. Wow. Sorry, guys. This is actually for... I know I asked for pile 1, but when I put it on there, they're like, no! Pile 3. Okay. What is affecting pile 1 self-expression during this full moon in Leo? Okay, thank you. What is affecting pile number 2 self-expression during this full moon in Leo, source? Pile number 2, thank you. And last message is for pile number 3. What is affecting their self-expression during this full moon in Leo? Pile number 3. Whoa, holy crap, that flew across over there. Okay, perfect. Alright. What do we got on the bottom? We have the 2 of coins reversed, the hangman reversed, wow, the 9 of cups reversed, the 5 of cups reversed. Lord, have mercy. Okay, so we got a lot of negative energy coming in here right now that's affecting your expression. This is a collective reading that I do at the very beginning of all of my readings, so I'm going to put them out like this. So what do we have going on here, guys? Honestly, the problem is that you guys are doing so many things all at once. It's like you guys are trying to... Here's the deal. It's almost like busy work doesn't mean productivity, right? And I feel like that's what you guys are trying to do. A lot of busy work right now at this time. You guys are in a place where you're not comfortable with what it is that you're performing. You're actually not happy with what it is that you're doing. And there's a lot of illusions and negativity that's surrounding you. And I think that that negativity is affecting you guys in a way that is not positive. It feels like there's a lot of barriers that you're running into. It feels like there's a lot of upsets that are coming through. It kind of feels like there's a lot to do with outside sources that are affecting how you guys move forward in this now moment. And so with this coming out on the bottom, it's just saying that this truly is a mindset that you guys can overcome. But it's affecting your abundance. And you guys can, when you guys choose to put your mind to it and take action towards your destiny, towards yourselves, right? Your destiny is truly coming back to self. And so as you guys come back to self, you guys will learn how to let go of this idea of maybe other people are getting more money than you, or maybe there's a barrier of money here. And it's up to you guys to overcome that and to change yourselves, to network, to bring out the good side of yourselves, right? Not to be so reclusive is what I heard. 5 is a very powerful number for you at this time. So is 9. I feel like you guys need to learn how to really create for yourselves. I feel like there's something that you guys are running from that you guys know will help bring you some sort of creative energy. And it could just be that you're like, I don't have time for that. And it's like not about time. It's about making space. And if you guys actually put together like 5, 10, 15 minutes of space each day to put towards this one creative aspect, it could be art, it could be music, it could be singing, it could be dancing, it could be reading, it could be writing, it could be anything, right? It could be anything that makes you guys feel centered with yourselves. You're going to see a change that comes through with you, and you guys are going to overcome this illusion of being not happy where you're at. Right? It's about enjoying the journey, the process where we are in this now moment, knowing that where we are in this now moment is where we must be in this now moment, even if that's not the easiest place to be at, right? It is upsetting, sure, but you guys have an opportunity to build your circle in a way that will help you guys come out stronger than ever before. Yeah. It's all about giving yourselves love. When you guys give yourselves love, you'll offer yourself a new form of hope. Okay, I feel like some of you guys, for the collective right now, there's been a fight of reason why I can't self-express is because I'm too busy taking care of everybody else. And it's like okay to take care of other people, but you guys have to truly come into taking care of yourselves as well. If you don't take care of yourselves, you're always going to put yourself on the back burner, right? And that's not fair. That's not fair to you. It's not fair. It's not fair to other people. You think that it's fair to other people because you're taking care of other people, but it's not. It's really just enabling them to not take care of themselves, okay? So, sorry, I'm trying to get this even with the camera here. All right, I'll leave it there, guys, for the mini reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. May I have a Shaman Oracle card for pile number 1, source, for you guys to choose from. May I please have a Shaman Oracle card for pile number 1. May I please have a Shaman Oracle card for pile number 1. Wow, okay, they want this one. So you guys got number 15, Elk, North, Masculine, and Fire. Okay. May I please have a Shaman Oracle card for pile number 2. May I please have a Shaman Oracle card for pile number 2. May I please have a Shaman Oracle card for pile number 2. Okay. You guys got 64, Sky, Masculine, and Air. May I please have a Shaman Oracle card for pile number 3. May I please have a Shaman Oracle card for pile number 3, source. Okay, they want this one. Number 60, we have the direction South, Masculine, Summer, Adolescence, and Water. Okay, so we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Take a deep breath. Think about where you're at with your own self-expression. Close your eyes. Whatever pile you're drawn to should be the pile for you. If you guys do need more time, go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 1. So let's get these out of the way here. Oops. All right, so pile number 1, for those of you that chose elk, says, what is affecting your self-expression during this Leo full moon? We'll go ahead and read this at the end of the reading. So we have the 9 of Swords. Okay. We have the Emperor in reverse. Okay. And the 4 of Swords in reverse. So definitely 4 is a big number for you guys. So I heard that you guys are trying to control the circle, the cycle, the energy around you. And that's admirable in some way, shape, or form, definitely. But at the end of the day, you guys have to know that it's not up to you guys to control the people that are in your lives, right? Or the circumstances. Really, the only thing that we can control is how we choose to show up to any one given aspect or any one given event or any one given person. And so with you guys here, there's some bit of manipulation that's being played into here. And I feel like it has been somebody that's been manipulating you along the way, trying to make you act a certain way. They want to make you feel like there's no way out. Like basically they want you to rely on them. And this person hates it when you express yourself, right? And the problem is they don't see that you're just trying to make the best of a bad situation. Right? Like you're just trying to really truly make the best of a bad situation. It's been sticky this whole time. Maybe you haven't been able to get out due to finances. You know, we did talk about that in the mini reading. There could have been a blockage in finances that's coming out. You know, but it's like you kind of had to stay in this energy for a while, and you're just like, look, I'm going to do the best that I can and make what's happening, you know, not be so overwhelming for me. And so what's really blocking your creativity, though, is that in this, you have taken on this person's energy instead of protecting your own energy. You've taken on this person's energy, and it has made you feel closed off to your heart space. It has made you feel like you don't have any options, but you're still hopeful, like, which is great. You're still hopeful about this situation and what you're not seeing just yet. And you may know this, but I feel like something that has been held off to you, this is actually a karmic cycle for you. This is actually a culmination of a lot of karmic situations that have happened to you. And so this is for you guys to overcome this. And as you overcome this, you guys are going to be able to find your own inner strength and stability. This person has really helped mold the way you guys view stability and foundational energy. And it's not to blame somebody else. It's just that Source is pointing out here that this person is in your energetic field. So it could be an Aries, a Gemini, a Libra that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be, but this is somebody who wanted to control everything that you did. Like their biggest concern is making sure that you feel pressured into doing what it is that they want you to do. And I feel like all you have to do is stand up and take your power back in this situation and just say no. Like when you say no, this person is almost like, wait, what? They don't know what to say, right? Because they're so used to you saying yes. So a lot of people-pleasing energy coming through with this pile, and that is absolutely affecting your self-expression because it's like you're more concerned about pleasing another person, making sure that they like you, making sure that it's almost like you don't want to rock the boat. Like, I don't want the boat to rock so that things get all crazy, you know? And whereas that is an admirable trait, it's best left for business practices when it's necessary, playing the politics of business. Not when you guys are dealing with situations at home where somebody's just doing this because, and you're just trying not to create a fuss. You know, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say, I can't do this anymore. Yeah, it was a home situation. This is a home situation. This is definitely a home situation. You know, and the number 4 that's about your foundation, where you come from, your right to belong, right? Your right to be here. And that's hard when that's getting, you know, tortured in a way. Yeah, what did I say? It's about you guys setting boundaries. Being firm. Oof. Being firm in how you set boundaries. And Source is sending you help in how to do that. But you guys have been unsure on how to do that. It's like almost like you guys have been afraid to say no. Like I was saying, it's like you guys have been afraid to say no. And Source is like, don't worry about it. I'm going to send you external help, internal help. You know, this is like a new sense of motivation, right? You guys are going to feel motivated to do something during this full moon. It's like almost saying like, you know what? I'm tired of doing everything you want to do. I want to do something that I want to do, and I don't want to do it with you. What was I saying? Ah, the Fool. I love this. We have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, and we have the Page of Coins reversed. This person doesn't know, like, they're completely impractical when it comes to finances. This person has made you look at finances a certain way. This person doesn't realize they really blame their financial situation on you. And so I feel like that's why this person is trying to make you stay in a place of uncertainty. Like, it's like putting the weight of the world on your shoulders because they like you being in that energy. It's like, it fits the bill, right? It takes the responsibility off of their shoulders and it puts it on yours, but it's not yours to carry. And so when you start doing things for yourself and you say, no, like, I don't want to do that. Like, if it means me sacrificing going out, if it means me sacrificing this, if it means me sacrificing that, then you know what? I'm fine with that. And so Source is bringing you some sense of new inspiration here. It's like, not that the situation's going to change, but you're going to change. And how are you going to change? You're going to begin to embrace the fact that you have an opportunity to grow in your feelings and your emotions. And not only that, you're going to build that foundational growth within your emotions. And you're not going to let this person's lack of not being able to offer you anything contribute to how you feel about yourself anymore. It's like what they're not seeing is that them pressuring you like this has actually forced you guys to view things from an entirely different space. It has also brought you into a place of understanding that this person was judging you for something that they were doing, right? So again, when it comes back to that money, it's like maybe they're saying that you're no good with money. You're terrible with money. You don't know how to save. You don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do that. And in turn, what they didn't realize is that like they're judging you for something that they themselves were doing. And I feel like at one point it left you feeling defeated in this aspect of not being able to carry on emotionally, spiritually, and physically. It's almost like a depression that set in. And as that happened, it was like you guys had to feel into that, and feeling into that sadness actually let you guys become more expressive in who you are. And so what is affecting your self-expression in this time is actually this other person. It's like, as much as you want to be angry at them, it's like you really can't be angry. I mean, you can if you want. You can be angry with them, but it's like they're the ones that are helping you find a way to express yourself at this time. It's like you guys have been so busy trying to please everybody or to prove everybody wrong or to be in this place of like stability. Right? It's like basically I have to be in this stable energy. I have to do this. I have to do that. And really at the end of the day, you don't have to do anything, right? You just got to be yourself. And when you become yourself, you guys become more powerful than you could ever imagine. Yeah, we have peace on the bottom over here. We have solitude. Look at this. I love this. I love these two cards on the bottom of the deck. We have Solitude Island and Gorilla Peace over here. It's like you guys are finding your peace and finding solitude, moments of solitude. It's like walking away from the madness. I'm going to move these here. There's two here. Okay. Okay. I feel like I want to get one of these. I'm just going to do one of these today. It's been a ride for you, that's for sure. This has been a real big ride for you. It's been a journey. I feel like you've had to deal with this for a long time with not just this person, but other people, right? And it's like in dealing with that, you guys, you have honored you've honored a piece of the journey that you couldn't honor before. Unknown. They want one more of these. Guess we're going all green today. I would say that I'm sorry, which I am, but I feel like it doesn't even matter to you. So, I mean, this person has remorse, definitely, for what they did. But at the same time, it's like, that's their higher self coming through and their ego coming through. I know it's like you said, can't have both. No, you can have both because we are both. We are our higher selves and we're our ego. But they're causing you to look to your inner strength, right? You're stronger than you realize. What did I say? It's like this person is helping you to see your inner power. You're not realizing just how powerful you are as a creator. And this has been, it's just been a journey. Like I keep hearing that this journey has been so rough. It's been so hard. It's been so difficult. So we have power, lightning, and ancestors' generations. This is a generational curse that you're realizing it's like the duality of this generational curse. It's like it had to happen. In other words, you had to have the bad so that you could experience the good, right? Like this person had to show up this way. This person had to be this way when it came to you, because you had to heal the wounds of your past, of your family's past. And there was no other way about it. And it's like, I feel like this is your ancestors coming in, like saying, don't get so caught up on exactly what this person is doing or has done to you, regardless of how this person treats you or what this person has said to you. It doesn't matter, because your journey is completely different than theirs. And because they're trying to live vicariously through you, pile one, it's not up to them. Like, they don't get to choose what you do with your life. You do. And when you realize that and you lean into that, right? Rather than trying to prove them wrong, who cares? Who cares who's right and wrong? I know it seems like you're going to get a feeling out of it. Like, I'm going to feel better if I feel right. But you don't. You just spend all this time and energy wasted on revenge rather than focusing on the true journey, and that's yourself. And so it's like your ancestors are telling you this person's a snake. Like, it's like this person has their ups and downs with you. They try to make it seem like they're your best friend, and then the next thing you know, they're stabbing you in the back. And it's like, whether you're aware of it or not, I feel like most of you guys are definitely aware of it. But they're trying to ground you in finding your truth here. Yeah, 31, cycles, hair. Again, generational curses coming out with this card too, because it's something that your family has cycled through. 21 is a powerful number for you guys. And I feel like that's a thing. It's like you're the one that is no longer the bunny. You're no longer the rabbit. You're no longer the hare. It's like you become something else on the journey, right? And this is, I think her name is Esther. Okay. And if I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but she's the goddess of spring, right? And she's all about rebirth. Okay. And that's the thing. It's like you guys are rebirthing. It's like you're basically saying, no longer am I going to be a part of the sheep. I'm going to stand out. I'm going to be the one that stands out. I'm going to be the one that lets this go. And it's like you're surrounded by all these curses, these generational situations. And it's like you've gotten rid of so many of them, but there is some that you're just not seeing quite yet. And instead, it's like you're feeling into this. And so what they want you guys to do, for me to bring up that energy of feelings, is they're saying feel into it and use those feelings to fuel your self-expression. If you guys write, use that energy to write, even if it's not beautiful, even if it's not poetry, like it still is poetic, because it's your guys' feelings and emotions. Yeah, and then we have number 6, and 6 is seeing yourself with the eyes of the divine. And I love this picture because it's this fairy who's looking down at this mermaid in the shell with so much love and care and deep emotion. It says, be willing to express love to receive love. So it doesn't matter how this person has treated you, pile one, as long as you guys are willing to open yourselves up to love and to love yourselves and to love the journey, then something beautiful will happen for you. Let's see what we got going on here. You fear the truth of this connection, which is why you refuse to fully surrender. Yeah, so there's definitely some fear coming in here. Maybe it's the fear of letting go of something that's been around for so long. You know, we often fear the unknown, and we fear, it's like we've had a connection our whole life, and basically something in us tells us we have to leave this connection, but our ego is holding on because it's like, but we've known this person, we put in all this time, this effort, this energy. And that doesn't matter, right? Time doesn't matter. Time here doesn't matter. That does not deduct family. That does not deduct a friendship. That does not show what a friendship or relationship is worth, right? Because you could spend 100 years with somebody and they have no respect for you and they don't care about you. And you could spend 6 months with somebody who's for you and always going to stand by you and fight for you. Do you see what I'm saying? Time does not make a difference in this. And so it's changing your perspective on the time that you put in this. I love you, but you scare me. All of my triggers are present when you are near, especially the ones I'm not ready to face. Yeah, you guys are healers. You guys are healers, and you're healing people just by being yourselves. And that frightens this person. It forces them to look at things differently, and it forces them to look at things that they're not ready to look at. These people, whoever this is that you're dealing with that has blocked your self-expression or made you feel like you can't express yourself, this person is not ready to look at what you're doing as a viable part of life, okay? And the spiritual journey is something that a lot of people aren't ready to hear. They're not ready to deal with. They're not ready to, internally understand it. Even though it feels like home, that's the most scary part about it, because people don't know what home feels like. Everybody knows what it is to be in a state of conditional love. I'll love you if. But to be in a state of unconditional love, which is what you show a lot of. You love everybody, no matter how they act, no matter what they do, no matter how they show up, you're still there ready to receive them with open arms. And they just think that you're playing games. And that's not the truth. You're not here playing games. You're here being yourself as a state and a reminder that Source will always accept and love us no matter what we choose to do as humans. And that's where it's hard for people to understand. Humans don't understand that. They are a catalyst for your awakening. So whoever this is that's been on your mind, whoever this is that's in your energy, whoever this is, this person is helping you guys awaken to the truth of who you are, right? And that's not always a pretty journey. Like, I think everybody thinks that the spiritual journey is all rainbows and butterflies. Ooh, it's so pretty and everything is just going to be just fine and nobody's going to get hurt and you're not going to shed any tears. Son of a bitch, you're locked up in your room having like crazy spells. Like, am I ever going to get through this? The awakening is not, it's not pretty, because it's a death to ego, right? It's a death to ego. And in that death to ego, it's like you have to actually learn how to look within to find security from within. And that goes against what society says, that security is projected outwards, whatever we see outside. So this person has definitely forced you to try and believe that your security is based on what you own, the money you have, how you appear to other people, maybe the etiquette that you have at a table, maybe the way that you speak to people, maybe the schooling that you've had, whatever it is. It's like this person is forcing you to fit into the box of society's only going to accept you if. And really at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to society that much. It's this person is saying, I'm not going to accept you unless you X, Y, and Z. But if you do X, Y, and Z, this person, they're still not going to accept you. They're still going to hold judgment against you. You see? So really, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's just up to you what you choose to do. So we have Elk. I am Elk. I run the distance with stamina and strength. I feel my powerful legs carry me steadily away from my enemies and danger. My ability to survive is based in pacing myself using no unnecessary movements. My fiery jealousy rears its wrack when confronted with competition, but my love is deep and powerful and emanating from my pure heart. And I say that like you guys are unconditional love, and this person, they just don't understand that. They really think you're not real. But it's not like you guys still continue to be in that energy of I gotta prove something. And you don't. I prefer the company of my own gender when not mating. My loyalty is fierce but gentle. I am capable of great accomplishment. I am gratitude. I am majesty and beauty. I run the distance with stamina and strength. If I have lopped into your life today, I'm reminding you to pace yourself. Are you taking proper care of your physical body and your spiritual needs? You can accomplish much from the strength of purpose deep in your heart, but not if you are unwell or burned out. My medicine for you is an indication that you need to reestablish your connection to your own feminine or masculine nature. Do you need to develop more power, more gentleness? Perhaps you are jealous or envious, or you are on the receiving end of these energy-sapping emotions. What was I saying? This person's jealous of you. The need here is to go within and find the piece of the puzzle that provides the answer of the riddle. Once found, release it, let go, allowing unconditional love to flow freely in your experience. I am majesty, I am beauty. Guys, exactly. I said this person is forcing you to seek within and to find your truth, right? And that's not easy. That is not an easy journey to go through, but at the same time, it is so worth it. Like, this person really believes that you expressing yourself through money, you seeming like you have riches to spare, it's like you seeming like you have everything under control. When in reality, it's just like, you're like everyone else. I'm just trying to freaking live my life, man. I'm not trying to be richer than rich. I'm just trying to figure out today and move on with that and go into tomorrow, It's like, and this person's like, no, you got to have, everything planned out. And only when it's planned out, you know what? Plans fail. plans fail. And it's like interesting. I was reading this book and it was talking about how this grandma, she like had everything planned out for her granddaughter. It was like her mom left and her mom abandoned her and went to Hollywood, and then she found her mom in Hollywood. Like, her mom faked her death. Like, this book is crazy, right? But anyways, her mom faked her death, went to Hollywood. She found her mom in Hollywood, and her mom's like, basically like, I don't have a daughter. Like, you can pretend to be my sister, but that's the only way you can stay here with me. And she was just like, what the heck? So she ends up, through the chain of things, moving back home with her grandma, who's this like established person in the community. And it's all about respect with her. And so her grandma is like, basically like, you got to go to the school that I pick. You got to take etiquette. You got to take all these things that I say you got to take. Only to find out that her grandma was hiding some horrible secret about putting her cousin away after she got lost at sea. Like, her cousin got lost at sea, right? Like, this is so crazy. But her cousin got lost at sea and she couldn't remember. She had amnesia. And her grandma was so afraid that their image and their family image was going to be tarnished because the cousin had amnesia. So she put the cousin into an institution and told no one in the family. Told no one. Like, I mean, just this ridiculous story because of image. And the reason I'm saying this is because I feel like whoever it is that's in your energy, that's what they're just like that. Like, their biggest thing is their image. And it's like, oh, you know what? Pile one has tarnished my image because they don't fit into the box that I think that they should fit into. No one fits into that box. I can guarantee it that they don't fit into that box. You know, at the end of the day, for as much as her grandma tried to hold her image, it's like, man, when that shit really came down to it, that's pretty ugly. And that would probably ruin anybody's reputation, right? Like, somebody got that out into public. It's like, that's going to ruin your reputation. So what's the point? Was image really that important? Oh, you did it all for family? Well, if you loved family so much, why would you hurt family like that? And that's what I feel like Source is telling me to bring this up here, because you have an opportunity to forgive this person and move on so that you guys don't sit in a place of anger and revenge and regret and hoping that someday this person is going to get theirs. Because at the end of the day, this person's already probably dealt with getting theirs. And this person has probably already dealt with the fact that they have a lot of secrets to hide. Their biggest concern is image. Well, guess what? There's probably tons of skeletons in the closet that they go to bed dealing with every night. And that at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with you, and it has nothing to do with your journey. You have to just stay true to your own journey, pile one. And so what's going to affect your self-expression in this time is if you use this hurt and this pain to help you guys express whatever creative endeavor has been trying to follow you. And it doesn't have to be for anybody. This could be just for yourself, right? Writing, painting, drawing, whatever, guys. Whatever it is that you're inspired to do. It could be even as simple as crocheting or needlepoint, you know, but using that to fuel that energy into those projects and allowing yourself to be so present, and you guys will truly start to see yourselves emerge as the beautiful butterfly that you are. Okay. I hope that this helps, pile one. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye. Pile number 2. For those of you that chose number 64, Sky, Masculine, and Air. This is for you. I'll read this at the end. But what is affecting your self-expression during this Leo and full moon? Ooh, we've got the Strength. Ooh, we've got the Popes. Wow, some strong energies coming through. And we have the Ace of Wands. Interesting. So I feel like you guys see 1111 a lot. I feel like you guys see 222, 111. 11 is all about doing what you know you need to do. It's also connected to your spiritual awakening. Okay? I'm not here to put labels on the journey. If you guys are on the journey, or on the journey. If you're not, you're not. It's cool, but really let's get down to the nitty-gritty and pull it away from the labeled energy that it has been connected to for the last, who knows, 15, 20 years. Anyways, and really come down to 11 is all about you guys taking action where action needs to be taken. Right? I always think about Nike when I see 11. Just do it. Like, seriously. So I see the check mark and I'm always thinking about, yeah, I got to do what I got to do. And I know what I need to do. So for you guys, what is affecting your self-expression in this time? Honestly, you guys are learning to focus on your strength, your areas of strength. This is a beautiful energy. You know, the sky is all about being boundless and limitless and infinite and open to all things, right? There is no end to the sky, and there is no end to us. And the amount of energy and effort you can put into things and what you want to create in life only is subject to your ability to put in that energy and effort. And I think what's going on here is that you guys have realized that you've had some self-sabotaging energy that's been following you, where you guys have been given energetic updates. You guys have been given downloads. You guys have been given these things to help you go forward in life, and yet you've been afraid to take action towards them. You're fearing the future. It's like, you know that you have strength in this situation. You know that you have strength in listening to your intuition. You know that you have strength in connecting with the other realm, right? Or other realms, I should say, because there's more than one. But anyways, the ether. You guys have connection to source. You guys have connection with yourself, your higher self. And you guys are very good at taming your inner demons. But there's one demon here that keeps coming out and saying, no, you can't do that. No, you're afraid. No, you can't. You're not good enough. No, no, no. That's what I keep hearing. And this is source coming through saying, you already know your strengths. Why are you letting this one thing be your detriment? And this is a huge part of your self-expression. And I feel like this part of your self-expression is so off the wall. For some of you guys, it could just be embracing that you're psychics. It could be just embracing that spiritual journey. It could be embracing a new way of looking at religion, right? It doesn't matter. These are things that don't fit into societal construct. These are, maybe you guys are starting to study the 8 limbs of yoga. Maybe you guys are starting to practice yoga. Maybe you guys are starting to study chakra systems, astrology, astronomy, these things that people are like, oh, you know, like, oh, that's no big deal. Like, that's what the crazies do. And you're over here like, okay, great. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. But it's not about that. It's just been, you've been letting everybody else's thoughts and opinions direct you. And really, ultimately, sources pointing out here is that you're the only one that's standing in your way. It's you. You have this great foundation before you. You guys have such a strength about you. You guys have such a beautiful energy surrounding you. But you guys are afraid of a little failure. Failure is a part of the journey, and failure isn't failure. Like, I feel like people really believe that when we start something and we don't get to where we're expecting to go, we've failed, and you might have to start again. And it's like that starting over energy that really kind of gets to us. It's like we put all this effort into getting to where we went, but it didn't work out, and now I have to start from scratch. But you're never starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. And you have an opportunity to do that and to take that energy. And this could also be other people. This could be lovers that have gotten in your way and just kind of like put a stop to your progress. This could be somebody that came into your energy that was a very sexual partner and really lured you into the sex energy of things and made sure that you weren't in tune with yourself, right? That happens a lot. Those are sometimes the devil energies that we have to deal with on the spiritual aspect, the spiritual journey. But for you guys to know your strengths here, you're going to easily overcome this situation. It's not going to be the have all, end all, be all. But you guys do have your back turned to it right now. And you're more focused on finding the strength of yourself. And that's okay. I feel like for you guys, that's going to be a reason for you to celebrate your journey. Right? It hasn't been easy for you. None of it has been. But you guys have learned how to overcome the repressed energies. It's just about taking action on what you now know. Source has given you a lot of insight on your journey. A lot of downloads. A lot of energetic updates here. right? You guys have grown a lot. And in growing, I feel like you guys have just kind of like, you're just like, there's an exhaustion that's following this as well. So don't be afraid to rest. But also there is this place of unsure. It's like fearing the unknown. I'm afraid of what's coming next. I'm afraid of what could happen, even though you know change is a part of the journey. Right? Okay, it wants to be here. I feel like you guys are looking to the past and thinking that the things you did in the past were making you stronger than where you are right now, forgetting that it's all those steps that you took in the past that have become a part of your future now. Okay, this one wants to come out. Right? Okay, that we have the Empress reversed, the Knight of Cups, Justice, and the 10 of Coins with the World card. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, I don't want to take too long on this, but let's get into it. So we have the World right here. Okay, I'm just going to put this over here. So there's been some impulsive energy that you guys have been in. And again, I'm getting this energy that this was a lover or somebody that you were sexually interested in. Okay, and you were impulsive and you may have just like taken their offer. You may have jumped in head first saying, oh, that's the offer that they're going to give me. Cool. Like, I'm just going to take it. It's making me feel better. It's making me feel like I don't have to deal with this. It's making me feel like I have, you know, finally somebody in my court, somebody that's there for me. And then all of a sudden justice came in, right? You saw, this was Source giving you a download. You saw what this person was and what they were really bringing into the table. Right? And so you decided to complete the cycle and focus more on your abundance here. But this person actually kept you from expressing yourself truly. It was like there was something along the lines of this that kept you from expressing what it was that you were being asked to express. And because of that, you guys were forced into completing another cycle, but it wasn't a long cycle. This was a short cycle. And so with this Leo and this moon in Leo, right? And we have the Leo card out here. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, an Aries, a Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Yeah, and there's other signs here too, but again, those are the powerful signs coming through here. So, and you don't have to be, okay? You don't have to be any of those. But the thing is that this energy, it's like you guys were dealing with that. And now here's the deal. It's like with this Leo energy, it's forcing you into looking at yourself and to changing your Empress into the upright is up to you, right? That's up to the decisions that you choose to make. You know, Libra and Taurus are ruled by Venusian energy, and we have a lot of Venus energy coming in here with these. And I feel like that's why I say this was somebody that you were interested in physically, somebody that you were sexually attracted to, and it kept you from expressing yourself fully in this journey. And so now what has happened is like after this person gave you what little bit they had, I know everybody loves the Knight of Cups, but the Knight of Cups in my deck is a very shallow energy. Yes, he's romantic, he's altruistic, he's all these good things, but there's this energy of shallowness. Like he's only giving you surface level love, because if you look at his cup compared to all the other cups in the deck, his cup is very wide, it's very shallow, there's not very much in it. Yes, he holds it open, yes, he holds it out to you, but at the same time, sorry about that, Aria, hey, stop. But at the same time, it's just so little. And it was like this. It was like he's relying on you being impulsive and taking action towards that impulsive energy. And you did. And that's okay. Like, nobody's here judging you, pile two. Like, I'm not. Shoot. That's just a part of the journey. Like, that's how we overcome our demons. And you're realizing that's what kept you in this energy. You have a lot of divine feminine energy that's trying to come through here, which is creative energy. But there was an imbalance that was had here. And it was in that imbalance that was keeping you from really truly expressing yourself. And I feel like, yes, maybe this person helped you feel like you could express yourself fully. But there was also some blockages that were coming through. Yeah, look at that. I can't. Leo energy with Leo energy. We've got the Sun reverse coming out. We have the Eight of Wands. And we have the Queen of Coins coming out. Yeah, so that's the problem here. It's like, well, you knew your strengths. While you knew your strengths, when dealing with this person, what ended up happening is that you didn't want to see the light, right? It's like, I don't want to see who they are. I just want to, I just want to enjoy myself. It's almost like you knew you couldn't go back to old energy, but there was something in you that just was like, I just know that I'm just going to do this for right now. Right? It's like you knew that once you saw what was, you couldn't go back, but at the same time it was like, I'm just going to close my eyes. Even if it hurts. Right? Even if it hurts, I'm just going to close my eyes for a minute. And so, again, 111 coming out right here. And so it was just like you having faith in the process, and yet you couldn't have faith in this one situation. And it was like afraid of expressing yourself because it was like, what if they tell me I'm wrong, you know? For a lot of you guys, this is embracing an ability that you have. And you don't want people to make fun of your ability. And I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that absolutely. But at the same time, it's like you don't want others to make fun of your ability, but the strength that you have comes from within. And you've learned that on the journey, pile 2. You've learned that your strength comes from within. And so what is affecting your self-expression is this connection that you had in your life, or that is still in your life right now, thinking that you're able to be yourself with them, when in reality, this is just a distraction. This is an distracting energy. It's allowing you to be impulsive and to take risks that are not very good for you to take, right? And the reason being is because it's like, I'd rather take these risks than to feel the anxiety that I have of taking the leap of faith that I know I need to take. Some of you guys are going to be spiritual leaders. Some of you guys are just going to be leaders in general, right? But whatever it is, this has been a karmic cycle for you guys, not embracing the truth of who you are. I feel like some of you guys are taking Reiki. I just heard that, like Reiki healing. Like this is something that is just so outside of the norm. And it's something that your family doesn't believe in. It's something that a lot of friends maybe just be like, you're just crazy, pile 2. And you're over there like, no, like this is real. I feel it. I keep feeling it. How do you guys not feel this stuff? And the reason they don't feel it, like, here's the deal. Pile 2, you have to understand. It's always the people who are at home who will never believe and cheer us on. And I don't know why that is. I wish I could explain it, but that's just kind of the setup. It's like basically you came from that small town, you came from that city, you came from that place, and everybody in that place just cannot believe that you came from there. You know, you go to all these people who are famous now and think about, and you ask them about their hometowns. Like you hear a lot of times that they don't visit their hometown because it's like now you have all these fake friends when before no one wanted to cheer you on. You know, people would be a lot further than they are right now if the people who were there in their circle just believed in them. And that's what I feel like here you're fighting with. And the reason you're fighting with it is because people are so used to controlling you. They're used to getting their way with you. And now they can't because you found some sense of strength. And these people are used to getting their way with other people too. You know, you've got the Queen of Coins here. This is manipulation. This is overbearing. This is controlling. This is you do what I say. Otherwise... Well, who gives a damn about otherwise? I don't have to do what you say. I don't have to do what you want. Just because you want it that way? Excuse me, I got my own life to live. And so I feel like this person was used to getting their way, and for a time, pile 2, you gave them their way because it was easier just to relinquish for just a little while. Just a little bit, just a day, just a week, a month, 6 months. I've worked so damn hard on this journey. Why can't I just relinquish just a little bit? And that's what Source is saying. Like, it's no big deal. Like, okay, whatever happened is no big deal. Like, the Source isn't up there mad at you. Like, oh, you shouldn't have done that, pile 2. Like, it's just understanding that you're the one in control of how fast your journey goes. And if you had to relinquish a little bit just to remember why you started the journey in the first place, then it served its purpose, didn't it? It served a purpose in showing you that you have a lot more strength than you let yourself believe. Yeah, we have, look, you have to, this forced you to come into a state of self-love, which is self-expression, right? That is self-expression, is loving yourself and allowing yourself to effortlessly shine in who you are. Forget about everybody else, which is funny because Radiance actually was underneath that. Hold on. Let me pull that out. Radiance was underneath love, right? Summer solstice. And this is the Leo card that I have in this Oracle deck, right? So it's like you guys have a lot of strength in you. And I love that so much Leo energy is coming out in your reading when we're talking about the Leo full moon. You can't tell me this isn't for you. Hold on just a second. Let me deal with her. All right. So, yeah, I was just saying, guys, like, I love that so much Leo energy is coming out for you guys in this reading. It's like definitely cannot hide from the synchronicities here, and that this is for you during this full moon in Leo, right? I do not know what her problem is. Angel. No. Sit down. Stay. Sorry, guys. We're on a reward system here. She's learning. She's still a puppers. And of course, I have 3, so when I give 1 to one, I have to give 1 to the others, right? The other 2 don't even do nothing. So, don't be afraid to listen to your intuition, no matter how oddball it seems here. Like, there's definitely an energy of you guys doing something that may not be, yeah, like releasing ancestral generational curses and connections that aren't serving you. Right? Like, that's what this is saying here. It's like letting go of these energies that just aren't serving you. Like, people who don't have your highest good in their minds. Like, some people just want to see you fail. And I'm sorry to say that. Some people just don't want to see you succeed. And I wish I didn't have to say that. Okay? I really do. I wish I didn't have to. But, you know, unfortunately, there are some people who just have a problem because it's like, you ever meet people who are just jealous of somebody? Like, they always feel like that person wins. They always feel like that person gets chosen. Like, that's a wound that needs to be healed. It's just your perception that somebody is getting chosen over you when it's not, right? And so there's definitely an energy that, yeah, they want the old unchanged you. Right, like look, and you are not side chick or side dude material. Like, this person's used to getting their way. This person doesn't want to see you succeed. This person enjoyed you relinquishing to them because it made them feel big and bad. I'm the big bad wolf. Pile 2 relinquished to me. They gave me what I wanted. And I feel like after you gave them what they wanted, it was like you saw how they were really going to treat you, or how they were treating you. It was like you opened up to that. And in opening up to that, you're like, I don't need this. Yeah, they're a catalyst for your awakening. My apologies, guys. Hold on just a second. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Yeah, so this person, they were glad, and then here's the thing, you saw how they were treating you, and you guys just cut your energy off from them, and they never had anybody do that because they're so used to everybody just giving them whatever they want. And you didn't. It's like Source gave you the download rather than being in the sun in reverse. The sun came through, it showed you what was going on, and it allowed you to overcome it and let go of what wasn't serving you guys anymore. So this is actually a huge part of your self-expression. This is Source telling you to use the anger, the hurt, the betrayal that you felt from this connection and fuel your self-expression. Whatever it is creatively that you guys are getting into, use this. And don't be afraid to use that to get you to the next level. Whatever it was you were trying to hide from this person, lean into that. Lean into that. Yeah, solitude. Island. This is crazy. This is you guys taking time out for yourself. Like, reconnecting to your energy, reconnecting to your being, reconnecting to who you are, and being okay with that. Because this has led you on your path of purpose. That is your purpose. Whatever it was that you were trying to hide from this person, or however you felt like you could express yourself with this person, that's your path of purpose. It's like, that's what Source is trying to get you into. It's like, this was something to help you tie the knots, the loose ends, the things that weren't serving you any longer. It's like, this had to happen. You had to relinquish to this person just for a little while so that you guys could understand that what you were hiding from the most is what you're supposed to be chasing after. So we have the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Don't be mad at this person. Rather, come into a place of just understanding they did the best that they could with what they had at the time. And that's okay. That's how you guys will start to bring love into your life. That's how you guys will start to balance out this energy that this person brought into your life. And then we have number 27, which is 9, right? Again, tying up those loose ends, ending the process, bringing it to an end, right? Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. That's why it was hard for you guys to walk away and to see how this person was truly treating you, because there's a spiritual connection here. There's something deeper, right? It was a very deep connection that the two of you guys had, and this person felt it too, but they didn't want to acknowledge that. Because then it meant that this person had to acknowledge how they treated you, and that's scary. That's what's so scary. This person actually is probably having to go through that right now, but that doesn't matter. Whatever this person's going through, that's their journey. That's what they have to deal with. It has nothing to do with you. But understand that they were a catalyst for your awakening, which means that you were a catalyst for theirs. I am mad because you left, and that triggered my own fear of abandonment. That's why this person treats people the way they treat them. They don't want to get abandoned, so it's easier for them to abandon people. That's it. It's like, it's a simple thing. It's like, they may have made fun of you. This person may have done all things to hurt you. But if you guys can come back to a place of love and seeing that it's through that pain and suffering that you guys can fuel connection, that you guys can feel connecting with source, connecting with your purpose, and that connection with your creative energy, right? Your self-expression. You guys are going to come out not on top, but ahead of the game, okay? Because it's not about being better off than somebody else. This is about you focusing on yourselves. Love is not about being perfect. Love is about being perfect together. And you guys weren't. You guys weren't perfect together. You could have been, sure. Maybe this person had an opportunity to really build something with you, but this person blew it. They're the ones who blew it. 5555 is a powerful number for you. All about change. Embracing that change, that next journey. Letting change become a part of the process in your life. I do not feel like I can keep up with your hustle. So instead of being honest, I self-sabotage, which hurt you as well. And I feel like that's why you were in the energy of self-sabotage, because this person was self-sabotaging this connection. Constantly. That's what has affected your self-expression. It was like, but this person also made you feel like you could be honest, except for one part of yourself. You were holding one part of yourself back when it came to this person. And you know what that is. You're like, oh, I was going to share it with this person. I really was. But then things went south. It's like, well, why didn't you share it with them when you were sharing all that other stuff? When you were sharing all that honesty with them? Because you're afraid of this one part of yourself. And being afraid of yourself is what could have caused this dissonance. Sorry, I knew the word. It was weird. It was trying to come out. It wasn't trying to come out. But there was a lot of dissonance here. And it was because you guys weren't being honest with yourself about something. So let's read this one. 64. So we have sky, masculine, and air. I am the sky. I am the father. I am the grandfather. It is to me that all life comes. I am the place of power. Look to me for your power. It is to me, the upper world, that the shaman journeys for enlightenment and creativity. Look up to the sky for spiritual direction. It is to me that all look for the future. I am the sixth direction honored. I am the branches of the sacred tree of life. Lift your spirits to the heavens for my unlimited energy. I am the masculine energy, the electric, the yang, the right side. I am the great spirit. And this is Source just reminding you to connect with Source. Like, it's been hard. This journey's been difficult. It's been fraught with peril, with pain. But that doesn't mean that it ends, right? That doesn't mean you're not doing the right thing. Whatever this person treated you like, that's on their shoulders. That's not on you. You gave your best and you showed up in a state of unconditional love. And they're attracted to you, okay? Like, that's the thing. I feel like you left not knowing if this person loved you or cared about you. They did. They did, but they're the ones they dropped the ball. And that's on them. That has nothing to do with you. And I feel like you guys really thought it had something to do with your journey, right? And it's not. It says, we intervene when you ask us to, yet when you do not, we cannot. All you need to do is ask, and we will always be there. Love your guides and ancestors. Right? Like, your ancestors have been walking you through this journey. They're the ones that forced you to reach out to this person. They're the ones that gave you that insight. They're the ones that gave you that inspiration. It wasn't so that you got hurt. Okay, like, all the possibilities were there, right? The thing is that this person is so used to getting their way, and when they couldn't get their way with you, they were just kind of like left hurting too. It's like, as much as they hurt you, and it wasn't that you guys meant to, it's just like you leaving is what bruised their ego. Like, it's not even about hurt. Like, you just bruised their ego. It's like they're so used to getting whatever they want, X, Y, and Z, and you basically took it all away when you left. You were just like, no, like, I'm not going to be here and be your little go-to booty call whenever the hell you want it. That's not how this is going to work. I've come too damn far on this journey to just be available when it's only convenient for you. And so that's part of your self-expression. Your self-expression has been there, right? But it's in feeling these emotions and letting yourself feel these emotions that will actually allow you guys to express yourself in a beautiful, beautiful way. And it's like you guys have been hiding from that self-expression. And I feel like you guys don't need to hide or run from it anymore. You guys just need to lean into that one thing that you were hiding from them because you were so afraid that they were going to judge you because other people have judged you. You know, this is about you guys leaning into finding your money, finding your abundance, finding your stability with self. Is it easy? No, the steps are simple, but that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. That doesn't mean that this is all going to be, you know, genuinely flowing and flawless. It means that you guys have taken a step in bravery, and you can bet your ass that this person, when they look at you, they're like, damn, pile 2 is fearless. And you're probably over there like, I don't feel fearless. You are fearless. You're not giving yourself enough credit. It's like you don't see how much you've changed and how much you put in your own journey. But everybody else does. And you can bet your ass that everybody else does. Okay? Like, as hard as that sometimes is to embrace, to embody, it's like everybody else is sitting there like, wow, pile 2, you guys are amazing. You guys have come so far. It's like, and you're over there like, I don't even feel like I've gone anywhere. But you have. You got to honor the journey. You got to honor the journey. You guys are growing up into boss energy, letting go of toxic situations, things that are reminiscent of being disowned, dishonored by your family. You're not the one that was dishonorable here. Okay? You're not the one who deserved to get disowned. It just happened because of who you are. It's nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with other people. I know I said because of who you are, but that's the problem. That's everybody else has a problem with that. Source doesn't have a problem with that. People have a problem with that, okay? And that's people being people, humans being humans. People don't like it when you can make money doing things that are unorthodox and having fun and enjoying your life and living your dream and your journey. Like, people just, it rubs wrong with them because they're just like, don't think that that's a thing. Like, people don't believe that that should be a way of life, but it is. And when people are doing it, like, have you ever heard people, oh, they just got lucky? It has nothing to do with luck. It has everything to do with you guys becoming who you're meant to be. And that's what your self-expression is. So what was affecting your self-expression during this full moon in Leo? It's this other person, but they're also forcing you guys to express yourself fully, which is really a beautiful place to be in. So don't give up. Keep going on your journey. Keep putting in the work. You guys will see things begin to happen for you, okay? Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below. Set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again, mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye. Pile number 3. So for those of you that chose 60, South, masculine, summer, adolescence, and water. It's for you. I'm going to read this at the end. What is affecting your self-expression during this Leo full moon? Right, we're starting off with Leo energy. Great. You might resonate with one of the other piles. Just throwing that out there. If you guys were drawn to more than one, you're welcome to see them. You're welcome to check them out. No means is it a requirement. So we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, upright. Wow, we have the Wheel of Fortune upright. And we have the 8 of Swords upright. Whew. Okay. Y'all are overcoming whatever was keeping you away from it, but you're seeing also here that your fortune has turned because of your control. It's weird. I'm not actually getting a bad energy from this 8 of Swords. Like, usually this is about controlling energy, controlling others. This actually, to me, is feeling like self-control. Like, I really feel like you guys, pile 3, have come into a place of self-control. Like, you're realizing now that it's up to you to determine the outcome of your life. You want luck, you got to go out and make it. If you want change and completion, you got to go out and deal with it. And it's like you guys are actually opening your eyes up to karmic cycles that have come into your life. And it's like instead of blaming these karmic cycles, you're taking on responsibility for yourself and digging deep. Like this is digging deep into the depths of your emotions, the darkness, the shadow side of yourself, and really truly coming into a place of honoring that so that you guys can bring hope into your life and really let the subconscious purge itself of things that aren't serving. Yeah, it's interesting, you know, South, I am not really, truly, honestly, familiar yet with my directions. I'm getting there, guys. It's a process. There's a lot to take in. But with South, it was funny when I looked at this, I was like, heard going down south. And it's like, that's what I always feel like when you dig deep into your darkness, it's like you're going down south into the darkness. You're headed down. You're down in the depths of the ocean. It's like the things that people are afraid to deal with. And it's like you guys aren't afraid to deal with that because you're learning self-control, right? This is about you guys learning self-control. This is a beautiful pile already. Right off the bat, like I'm super excited for you guys here. I have like this pounding in my heart, like, all right, pile 3, like you guys are doing a good job. And so your self-expression has been tied to you guys just coming into a place of true self-control, learning to control your actions, learning that you guys have to take control over yourselves. It's not about letting other people close you in. It's about you reining yourself in, right? Not letting people be the bearer of bad news for you. It's like no matter what's going on outside, I'm the one that controls me. I'm the one that controls my inner belief. I'm the one that controls my mental state. And you guys are having success because of it. So for you guys, this Leo full moon could just be about the culmination of everything that you've been working towards. This could be you guys finally receiving and reaping the rewards of your hard work. It hasn't been easy, right? None of it has been easy. And it's like you guys have seen a lot in your lives. You guys have blossomed because of things that have happened to you when you were younger. Like there was a time in your adolescence when you experienced a lot of emotional turbulence. Like maybe you weren't accepted. Maybe you guys went through abuse of some sort, you know, and the abuse can be anything. It could be emotional, mental, physical. It doesn't matter. But it's like you guys went through a lot of turbulent times in your adolescence when you guys were teenagers, right? And it was like healing from those things, healing from those wounds was what gave you guys a leg up on your journey. Now, I do see 6, 7, 8 here, progress on your journey, progress through things. I see 10, 10, finding your purpose. I see 8, letting things go, letting what went around coming around. And it's like finally understanding that you're the one that creates your own abundance in your life. And as you embody that abundance, you guys are overcoming it. So I feel like the mini reading, if you guys chose to watch the mini reading, it had to do with you guys in the past. You were not changing your perspective. It was like kept going at things the same way. And then finally something clicked for you and it was like, wait, hold on. This hasn't changed for me in all this time. So what's the common denominator? I am. And when you guys took that accountability for yourselves, you guys are actually able to start altering your reality. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying any of that. What I am saying here is that you guys are truly beginning to understand that it takes one to know one. And so as you guys embody your own journey, you open up to the truth of the world around you. And that's what's beautiful here. Okay? You guys are beginning to understand your toxic cycles. You're understanding why there's toxic people who come into your life. You guys are understanding how to see yourselves from a place of unconditional love and unconditional self-acceptance. Like it doesn't matter what you look like, where you're at on your journey. Maybe today was a bad day. It's like accepting all those things that before you guys may have really judged. And so that is actually pouring out of you guys in self-expression. So this Leo full moon is just going to be about implementing that and letting that, you know, integration be the part of you guys coming into the fullness of who you are, full self-expression, the full awareness of your journey. You know, it's like people are going to be attracted to you. It's like moth to flame because you guys are shining so bright. And that's a beautiful thing. You know, that's a beautiful thing here. Oh, I love that the devil came out here. Okay, the devil in reverse coming out. Yeah, you guys are definitely looking at the things that you brought, right? This is not other people bringing devilish energy. This is like what devilish energy that you have that you're bringing in. And that's not, you know, I got to give you props, pile 3, for being able to acknowledge that in your journey, for being able to overcome that with self and take accountability for yourself and not to blame anybody else anymore. That is a huge deal. Like, Look, 777 is a very powerful number for you, because before I even shuffled these, the 7 of coins was on the bottom of the deck. Now you get one more card here. Yeah, you guys had a hard time setting boundaries against other people. And you thought your success came from, like, your lack of success. That's the thing. You thought your lack of success came from you not being able to set boundaries with other people, which, yes, it was. But I think in return, you finally realized that it came from the fact that when you set boundaries, you maybe allowed devilish energy to overstep those boundaries and not standing firm in your boundaries. When you finally started to stand in your boundaries, you're like, whoa, I haven't given myself that love and that nourishment that I needed. Look at this. I love this. We have the 5 of Wands, the Fool, and Temperance, all in the upright. You guys are letting go of the past. You're moving on. You're letting Source guide you. You're letting your angels and guides guide you. You're letting people in the ether guide you, your ancestors. And you're finding balance through that. My apologies, guys. Hold on just a second. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. We have puppy in training. So there's been this energy of you guys really embracing change on your, like, this is a beautiful reading, guys. I'm so proud of you. You guys not only are embracing change, you're completing karmic cycles faster than you have before, and you're finding true healing with yourself, right? Overcoming things. Like, this is letting go of those things that just really truly held you back. Belief systems, you're letting them go. Again, it's like this energy of thinking that, yeah, it's like you guys let other people keep you in this energy of not wanting to rock the boat. It's like people would assume stronger energy than you. That was funny. 1:11:01 on the clock. That is insane. Have faith, right? 11:11. It's like you guys need to just walk through the gateway here, and you're doing that. You're doing exactly that. And how are you doing it? Because you realized before you weren't setting strong boundaries. You're letting people step over those boundaries because you were afraid. What if I make them mad? How are they going to perceive me? And now you're like, you know what? If you're mad because I got a boundary, you know what? Not to be rude, guys, but I don't want to say it. I'm just going to, that's the action. You're like, there's the bird. Don't let it hit you in the ass on the way out here. Yes, I do curse, but the F word, guys. I'm trying not to say the F word as much as I used to. And that's the thing. This person, whoever they were, these people, they would hold that over your head. Oh, well, remember when? Well, do you remember this? And you're like, you know what? That was the past. Why are you bringing up old shit? Right? Like, that's the energy here. It's like, why are you bringing up old shit? That shit don't even matter no more. And here you are bringing up old shit. Thanks. Go on with your bad self. You're not as good or as strong as you really think you are. And it was like when you guys finally stood in your power, like, you sent these people packing with their tail in between their legs. And so your self-expression is coming out, not to be rude, right? It's not to be rude. Like, your self-expression is in truly just standing in a place of power. Yeah, and staying true to your path. Look, I love that stone people came out. Look at this. You guys could have Aquarian energy in your chart. You don't have to, but we are in Aquarius season right now too. And we have stone people, vigilance. This is like staying true to your path because of trust, not because of fear. It's like trusting that Source is going to work everything out for you. It's like everything that's been promised is coming to you, with clouds shape-shifting on the bottom. Solitude underneath that. This is crazy. This has come out in all 3 piles, guys. This card has made an appearance in all 3 piles, and I feel like this is just something that you guys, for that to come out, it's like telling me you guys just need to be okay with being with self for the time being. Don't get involved with other people. Don't put it on other people. Like, this is about being with self so that you guys can finally see yourselves as you want, as you wish. Right? Shape-shifting is all about, you know, changing your hair and changing your clothes, doing your makeup, doing your nails, doing things that maybe you haven't done in a while, not forgetting who you are. That's what's going to make you feel good, right? When you go out and get your hair cut, doesn't it make you feel good? Yeah, that's because it's a part of this journey. Like, those are simple things that we have as self-care that we can offer ourselves along the journey, and that's a beautiful thing to do. And what's going to bring in is, look at this, you're going to have prosperity step in with peacock prosperity, and we have dog companionship. So it's like after everything that you've been through, after everything that you've overcome, after having people step over your boundaries, now you're setting these firm boundaries, and you're going to actually have people who come in who care about you. And that's what's going to make you prosperous. It's not about the material side of things. This is truly about having that prosperity of companionship and friends who are looking out for you, friends who are cheering you on, friends who are going to help you build in a way that maybe you haven't been able to build in the past. Which isn't, you know, when you don't have people cheering you on the sidelines, sometimes it gets a little, not only just tedious, but it gets overwhelming, because it's like, no one believes in me, and it's like forcing you to believe in yourself. It doesn't matter if another person believes in you or not. Who gives a damn? But you know what? People, they want, like, everybody wants to live vicariously through everyone else, wanting people to do what they want you to do, because for some reason that makes their lives seem more significant. But the only thing that makes your life significant is you living your life the way that you were meant to live it all along, the way that the way that the divine created you to live it. So we have 46 coming out, which is number 10. Again, 1 coming through here, but 10 is talking about a completion. We have spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. This is not with another person, guys. This is with yourself. Spend quality time with yourself. Listen and talk to yourself. Yeah, sure, you might seem like a crazy person. I have great conversations with myself all the time. It's scientifically proven that if you guys can talk to yourself, you guys will have better problem-solving skills than the person who doesn't have a conversation with themselves. Okay, like, that's just the way it works. I can't explain it, but that's the way that it works. So don't be afraid to have a conversation with yourself. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. You know, you guys are setting boundaries right now, and that's a great place to be at. You know, focus on truly communicating what you want. What you want. What you want with your journey, what you want on this path, what you want with your life. Don't be afraid to ask Source, like, you know, maybe what you wanted before isn't what you want now. Maybe you wanted riches before. Maybe now you just want people who are honest with integrity. You know, that's okay. That's all right. Like, ask for that, though. It's like, don't just assume, like, yes, Source knows us better than anyone, but part of the manifestation journey is being able to ask for it, right? Like, we have let go and let God on the bottom. Beautiful energy. Yeah, you guys have a manifestation that's about to arise soon. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. We have number 18, which is 9, transformation, sea otter. Yeah, this full moon is bringing in a completion of a transformation for you. Like, you guys are truly transforming your image, your being. Like, I feel like that's why it's important for you guys to do things that make you feel good about yourself. So it's like, you know, do your hair, do your makeup, do things that make you feel good, you know, and you guys are not only going to transform on the outside, but you're going to transform on the inside, and people are going to notice that. Let's see, what else do we have here? 45, which is 9 again. We have 9 coming out together here, guys. So again, tying up those loose ends, letting go of the things that no longer serve you, bringing it to a close. It says, be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care for yourself. Right? I don't feel like this is for somebody. I feel like this is for you guys being supportive to yourself. Like, letting your higher self come in and be like, hey, pile 3, today we need to do this. Today we need to do that. Today we need to go here. Right? Because it's been lonely for you, but Source is bringing companionship for you. That's like, I feel like that's just what you want so bad, is someone to be here with you. They don't love you. They only want what you can offer them. These are the types of people that you've been dealing with. People who only want what you can offer them. Your time, your energy, your money, your love, your praise. And that's what's transforming for you. You're no longer offering them that. You're like, basically like, look, y'all, I'm done with that. I'm done with that crazy ass energy. I acted like an immature sex addict because you are the only one I have ever fallen for. Yeah, so there's somebody in your energy that they walked away or you walked away from them. This is what was affecting your self-expression, was this person, right? I had 18 just now. I saw that. And so it's like you guys were being affected by someone who is sexually addicted to you. And it's like, I feel like you guys set those boundaries, and you're like, before you were letting them overcome those boundaries, and finally you're just like, no, I'm not going to be in this energy anymore of caring about how it's going to affect you. If it hurts your feelings because I set a boundary for myself to keep myself safe, like, that kind of seems raw and rude, doesn't it? Like, you're going to be mad because I'm trying to protect myself. What? The world has become lonely and dark since you walked away from me. What did I say? You guys walked away. They could have walked away from you, but again, I did say it. You guys walked away from them. That's it. Like, this person was affecting your self-expression. It was somebody who was in your energy field. It was somebody who didn't want to see you succeed. It was somebody who didn't want to see you go the distance. Why do I see Hercules right now? Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Yeah, you guys, that was just weird. It was just a weird channel. Like, you guys could watch Disney movies, so that could just be something that is saying just another confirmation that this is a pile for you guys if you like Hercules or if you like Disney movies. Yeah, this person just, they didn't want to see the truth of who you were, and I feel like they forced you to transform, and not only did they force you to transform, they forced you to overcome something that was keeping you captive. The fear of what another person might think if you actually stood up for yourself. Right? Overcoming adolescent wounding. People who overstepped your boundaries as a child. You're letting go of that. So we have South, masculine, summer, adolescence, and water. I am the South. I am the summer rain. I am the protection of daylight. Within you is the knowledge and power. The faith that you can accomplish all things must be nourished and protected. You must trust that which is within. Didn't I say you guys didn't want to trust the process at one point? Maybe not. That could have been another pile, but I feel like I should have said that. But anyways, you guys are on a good path. Like, regardless of where it is, it's just trusting that and trusting that you have to, that's why it was with stone people vigilance. Yeah, just trusting that everything is going to work out for you guys. The changes to be brought about through purification and healing will lead to renewal and growth. You are courageous. You are a warrior with power and the strength of youth. You pick up the green shield of defense and protection, or choose the red shield of offense and aggression, but only with love in your heart. Walk your talk. I am day. I am water. Yeah. So you guys are coming into a place where you're just truly like playing the political field. It's like, as weird as this sounds, guys, it's like you guys are playing the political field in, if somebody's going to come at you sideways, it's like you're not going to come back at them sideways. You're just going to be bigger about it and be like, you know what, if that's how you feel, cool, I'm just going to walk on. I'm not going to sit here and try and convince you of how good I am, how great I am, how wonderful I am, because what is that overall going to accomplish? Nothing. It's not going to accomplish anything. It's not going to let people see you differently. Like, people already made an opinion about you, and they're going to live in that opinion until they decide to choose to change that opinion. There's nothing that you can do or say or do or change to make them see differently. Do you see what I'm saying? But change is a big thing about your journey right now. Change is huge with what you guys are experiencing. And I wish your guys' reading was a little bit longer. I feel like it went super fast, but at the same time, the message was so straightforward because you guys are learning self-control. Not only you're learning self-control, you're learning that you make your own luck. And you're seeing yourself with eyes of love. You're balancing out your energy. You're letting go of that belief that you have to do what other people want you to do. Or, you know, letting go of the belief that, like, oh, me saying no is going to hurt somebody else's feelings. Screw that. People say no to you all the time. And they don't care, right? And that's the thing. It's like, you got to say yes to yourself. You got to say yes to what it is that you want. And if people only want you for what you have to offer, you are going to be able to discern that now, because it's like you finally opened up your eyes to how people were. People who are stepping over your boundaries. Like, basically, even if you set boundaries in the past, these people would step over it knowing that you weren't going to say no. Knowing that you were just going to let them do whatever it is that they wanted to do. And that was allowing them to take your energy, right? And energy is precious. Like, I feel like time and energy are the two most precious things on the face of the planet, which is why I always say at the beginning of my readings, I thank you for your time, your most precious asset. Well, and your energy, and know that I'm also inferring your energy because you guys are allowing me your energy. But that's the thing I think people don't realize. It's like, when you allow people your time, you're giving them your energy. And when you're giving people your energy and you're walking away tired, sick, ill, you know, fatigued, all these things, you're not realizing how much these people are drawing on your energy. It's like they like the fact that you guys are giving that to them, right? And that's what this person did, especially this person's in their toxic energy, right? We all have devil energy within us. I feel like, you know, like people want to be like, oh, there's devils and then there's angels. We're all devils and angels. We all got good and evil in us, okay? Like, no one is free from sin, and equally, everyone can get salvation. Like, that's the thing. It's like we are all open to it. We have to be open to it. So it's like we choose evil or we choose good. Like, at the end of the day, it just is. Some people make mistakes. That doesn't make you a bad person, right? And people who constantly choose bad things, they can make good choices. And again, does that mean that they're a bad person? No, it's just sometimes people don't know what to choose on the journey. They just don't. And so I feel like for you guys, it's just you're tired and you want to be more authentic. And being authentic is something that scares this person. You know, on the bottom of my ghetto deck, it says you are authentic, and that scares me. And then we had wolf authenticity coming through here. That's where your power comes from, right? And that's the thing. It's like this person is just kind of like they didn't want you to embrace your embody your authenticity, because that meant that they couldn't hold secrets. They couldn't hold lies from you anymore, because they're so used to doing that. They're so used to living their life like that. But not with you, Pile 3. It's like you basically changed the way that you showed up. And when you changed the way that you showed up, you changed your destiny. And now you get to reap the benefits of that. And just understanding that I can't say that this full moon is going to be when all that stuff comes together. I mean, it could be for some of you guys on the full moon. Suddenly you guys will get a huge deposit in your bank account because of the work you've been putting in, or a raise or something like that. Sure, that could be for some of you guys. But I'm not here to give you all a false hope that that's exactly what's going to happen. But knowing that this full moon in Leo is actually basically the integration of all your hard work. And not only that, it's like you guys are going to start to begin to see a change. Even if it comes on slowly, like you guys are going to see it. You guys are going to be able to embrace it. You guys are going to be able to tangibly feel it. It's not just going to be like, I hope, I wish. You're going to be like, wow, I actually see. Like, I feel it. I know it. It's here. Right? Not everybody gets to experience that on the journey. I think a lot of people just think if they say it, it will become without them putting in the work. But for you guys, you've definitely put in the work, because you were sick and tired of being sick and tired. And because you were sick and tired of being sick and tired, you guys literally were like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I am going to do what's best for me. Okay? I'm going to do what serves me. I'm going to do what makes me happy, and I'm not going to let other people convince me that what they have going on for me is somehow better or more conducive for my time. It's not. You guys get to choose. You get to choose your journey. You get to choose what effort and energy you put towards your journey. And so with that being said, you guys are learning how to turn your fortune for better. You're learning how to let go of aggressive thoughts. You're letting go of like repressive patterns. You guys are letting go of generational curses. You guys are letting go of the illusion that you can't be the boss in your life. And now you're embracing boss energy. And as you embrace boss energy, you guys are coming up into a beautiful, beautiful time in your life. This is going to be a powerful year for you guys. Overall, Pile 3, like super powerful. Okay. I hope that this helps. I love you guys. I hope that I got enough in there for your guys' reading. It just seems like your guys' reading was so short, but it was just so to the point. Like there was just so much, like everything was just ... Here we go. 2727 is another powerful number for you. I feel like you guys might see 999 a lot. Just remember that is you guys bringing a cycle to an end and closing it for good. And then the next step is you guys reaping the benefits of closing that cycle. So you guys are definitely on the edge there. The precipice of falling into the brink of the oblivion. With that being said, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again, Pile 3. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.